Today, I want to share a meaningful achievement in my journey as a PhD student in the United States. I received my US green card in just 6 months from filing my EB-2 NIW petition to receiving my permanent resident card. I filed my I-140 petition in January 2026. A few months later, I filed my I-485 adjustment of status, and by July 2026, I had my green card in hand. Recently, I was talking with one of my colleagues. When I told him that I had already received my green card, he looked surprised. He said, "Really? I know people who have waited 2 to 3 years. How did you get yours so quickly?" I had a similar conversation with my PhD advisor. I thanked him for writing one of my recommendation letters. He congratulated me and shared that when he applied for his own green card several decades ago, the process took about 4 years. That made me reflect on an important question. Why was my case completed so much faster? One of the biggest reasons was a decision I made early in the process. After initially filing under regular processing, I decided to upgrade my I-140 to premium processing. Was it a risk? Yes, absolutely. Premium processing meant USCIS would review my petition much sooner. If there were weaknesses in my case, I would likely receive an RFE much earlier than I would under regular processing. But I made that decision because I had confidence in the strength of my petition. At the same time, confidence didn't mean overconfidence. While waiting for the decision, I continued preparing. I organized additional evidence. I gathered more supporting documents. I thought carefully about how I would respond if USCIS issued a request for evidence. In other words, I hoped for the best, but I prepared for the worst. Fortunately, my I-140 was approved and the rest of the process moved smoothly. Looking back, upgrading to premium processing was one of the best strategic decisions I made throughout my immigration journey. One thing I want to emphasize is that premium processing doesn't increase the chance of approval. It simply speeds up USCIS decision on the I-140 petition. The strength of your evidence, your qualifications, and your petition are what determine the outcome. If you are planning your own EB-2 NIW journey, don't focus only on filing quickly. Focus first on building a strong profile, organizing persuasive evidence, and preparing your petition thoroughly. Then, when the time is right, make strategic decisions based on your own circumstances and risk tolerance. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your own immigration and academic journey.